Romania are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played...
Saka! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Romania with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ghana have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has ended up in no man's land. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, good chance here! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's Pedri. Picked out brilliant. It's Neymar! And that is quite wonderful. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The first significant strike.
The goal scorer for Ghana.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Locatelli. And here's Musiala. Threads one in. Terrific effort! Haaland is flagged offside.
Romania are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Mbappe. It's played through for him. He's on it. Can he get away? Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Saka tries to pass it through, and that could set him on his way. Haaland. Defending of the desperate variety. And he can thump it away. Romania have reclaimed it. Neymar does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's got the beating of his man. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
And here's Mbappe. Locatelli did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Haaland. And the finish! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Searching pass he's played there. Looking to play him in. And he's run. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Saka. Now this could be a chance. Neymar. And it's Azar. Looking for a runner. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Saka. Well read, nice interception. Pickford punts it upfield. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Haaland. And that has put paid to that.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mohamed Salah getting up there! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Guardiola. Could move up a gear here. Guardiola.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. Shot at goal! And that's a good finish. That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Pinches it off him. And it's Pedri. Goes for goal! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seemed to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Ghana kick off the second half. And he skips past his man, and that's aimed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Goes for a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And smartly reclaimed. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Azar. De Ligt makes the interception. Locatelli, spread to the right. Neymar, Messi. Now Neymar, and here's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri, and here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? They're urging him to take a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Haaland really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And it's Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Havertz. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's being shifted off it. Ghana needed that. They really needed... Mbappe! And it's in! Into the lead once more. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
64 minutes is number 19, Kylian Mbappe.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe, and it's been played through. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's found a way through. Shot, great chance!
Substitution for Romania.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 29, Kai Havertz.
Towering header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Saka concedes a free kick for that. Now it's Alvarez.
Number 11,
Azar.
Number 20,
Neymar. No, that's been intercepted.
Number 22.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Lorenzo Pellegrini. Substitution.
Beckham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lewandowski. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Hakimi with the foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Romania are down to 10 men. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Ghana clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been slipped through. Kasper Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Alvarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Romania really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's in on goal. There's the shot! It's not an especially good pass, that. Decent chance! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
The goal scorer for Ghana.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
There will be 5
So
minutes
is that
added
the
time.
decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Saka wants to run onto this. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Saka is in a really good position out wide. And it's Cáceres, pings it across, and a header! It is close, but that is the last of it. Romania were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I would think this fella, Adama Traore, is probably best used in a front three. Generally, he likes to keep a wide position, isolate the defence.
And Van Nistelrooy! Referee's given a throw. De Ligt. Guardiola. Tries to play it through. And that was nowhere near his best. Locatelli. Shot could be on. Look, shapes to shoot! Goal! Romania! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That's headed upfield. And he was quick to react. Now then, the ball's come loose. Saint-Maximin with the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
There they go, hunting again.
Looking for the run. No way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rashford, looking for the far post. He's a sharp little ball here. Adama Traore. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Silvestre. Saint-Maximin. And that is expertly dealt with. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nice looking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
Seedorf! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Seedorf. And no, that was never going to make it. Musiala is herring after that one. Now it's Rashford. Oh, super! Real chance! Van Nistelrooy scores gloriously again! That is a gem! An absolute gem! AC Milan are all square. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Locatelli. That has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Saint-Maximin has it in a wide position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. No foul, says the referee. Locatelli. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Played out wide. Saint-Maximin with the delivery. Havertz. And he's there to retrieve it. Silvestre. Oh, easy pickings there. Guardiola. And it's Locatelli. Xavi Alonso. Threads one in. That's been slipped through.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Locatelli. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Lascia il campo per il numero 13.
Romania get the ball rolling for the second period. Havertz. Oh, super find. Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Right, Guardiola. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Locatelli. That's a sharp pass. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Xabi Alonso. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Havertz, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Picks on a chance! Goal, Romania! And he is away, the launch of a brand new hero. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Romania have their lead. Havertz. Taken back almost at once. Adama Traore. Ferran Torres. And it's Locatelli. Milan have reclaimed it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9, numero 6, Xabi Alonso.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Il numero 20.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola. Havertz looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Not the most accurate pass. That pass isn't the best. Ferran Torres. And he's intervened well there. De Ligt. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's a dangerous ball.
Romania clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He might be in here! Darmian did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Seedorf. He's in plenty of space here. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good climb! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Romania are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Milan drag themselves back again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, shooting chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This is a promising build-up. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that was vital. Guendouzi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Haaland. Space for him to turn and look. Van Nistelrooy. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things already rolling. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That was good alertness. Havertz. Hakimi. Mbappe. Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, can he get onto this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Raul. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he cuts out the supply. Locatelli. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pellegrini ploughing, tries a shot! Goal! Romania! And Romania take the lead! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Diouf. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Cleared away. He's having a hit! And the ball's come loose here. It's Neymar! And that is wildly off target. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Pellegrini has got himself a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Locatelli. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to thread one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! And no mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive. He's having a shot! Romania with the corner, they're first. Good read, needed to be. Musiala! Musiala! And he's following up! Goal! Romania! And they get themselves in front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Romania leading now. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Romania go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Raul just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
That's destined for the flank. Looking for options for movement. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Endo gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Musiala is flagged offside. It's just beyond his reach. Neymar. Plenty. Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post! And there's a goal! Duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Spread out to the left. Romania looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well measured. Endo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. He's a sharp little ball here. Saka is in a really good position out wide. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He is through here. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a promising position. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's hoisted clear. Chance, surely! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And yes, it's him again. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily want...
And it's half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
By any measurement, this really has been a remarkable half of football. Despite all the things we witnessed, somehow we're still level. So straight into the second half. Musiala. Juve. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Pellegrini. Can he finish? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koundé. Martin does well to get it back. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Can he get onto this? Olise receives it in a wide position. Shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Romania are looking to go forward now. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. So their fourth corner of the game. Endo can get it clear. And the finish! Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Pellegrini. Havertz. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Takes a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crosses it in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Olise.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Havertz. Cristiano Ronaldo shapes to shoot! Goal! Romania! And with that, he takes home the match ball. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Romania are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how...
Can he finish? It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let you...
And he shoots! Goal! Romania! And they've got their lead back. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down.
Try scooping one! Ferran Torres! Forward it goes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Romania clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's found a way through. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Romania close now to seeing this one through to the end. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Idrissi. He won't be happy with that one. That has been slung wide. Chance here to counter. He's picked his way through. And time is up. Romania can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield.